This is a video about an Ozurdex injection. A 75-year-old female patient was injected 15 times with Ozurdex due to pseudophakia macular edema. She presented in OPD with sudden visual acuity decrease, hand movement, hazy cornea, and hypopyon. She was referred to retinal surgery due to endophthalmitis. Do you agree? This is the intraoperative finding. There is no more hypopyon present. I insert 27 gauge trocar cannulas. Next step is a scleral tunnel. I'm using a bevel up crescent knife. The scleral tunnel is 6 mm wide. Now I will examine the fundus, and the view to fundus is very poor, but you can see an Ozurdex pellet and a dislocated IOL. I'll perform an abrasion of the cornea to improve view to fundus, and now you see clearly a dislocated IOL and a Ozurdex pellet on the posterior pole. So the aim will be to remove both items. I will first open the scleral tunnel. The left hand has the light pipe and the right hand has an 27 gauge intravitreal forceps. I grasp the IOL and elevate it to the pupillary area. There you can see the IOL behind the pupil. The left hand takes a second forceps and takes over the IOL. Now I reintroduce the first forceps through the scleral tunnel, grab the IOL and extract it. So this is the first item which is removed. Oh, there is some fibrotic part of the lens capsule left. I grab this now with the vitreous cutter through aspiration. This is quite hard, and elevate it again to the pupil. I hold it carefully in the pupillary area, and now I hold it in front of the iris. The left hand has a BSS cannula, and the fibrotic tissue you see coming out now is removed. Now let's go over to the next item, which is the Ozurdex pellet. I grab this with a intravitreal forceps, again up to the pupil. The Ozurdex pellet is rather soft, so you can easily break it pushing too hard with the forceps. I'm losing the pellet, so I'm trying to get it with the second forceps. Now I broke it in two parts. I'll try to save the small part on the iris, doing a sort of visco expression maneuver. This maneuver always works. You know this if you can perform 6 surgery. Again, I take up the pellet, or what is left of the pellet, introduce it into the anterior chamber and place it on the iris. Oh, I lost it. So again, new try, grab the palette, lift it up, introduce it into the anterior chamber. You see it's breaking into parts again. Again, visco expression maneuver with BSS cannula. One pallet is out, and I'm lucky also the other part can be removed. You see both parts leaving the scleral tunnel. Okay, now you see there is nothing left on the posterior pole. I can continue with implantation of an Artisan Iol. I'm rotating the haptics into the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock position. This is the inclination spatula from Spandau, from the company Goida, Germany. Now I'm holding the forceps, the IOL with an forceps, pushing it behind the iris and first enclavating the left haptics and then enclavating, after switching the hands, then enclavating the right haptics. I close the tunnel with a Vicryl 80 cross stitch, and that's the surgery. Conclusion: an Ozurdex pellet can mimic a hypopyon. Ozurdex pellet can cause serious damage to cornea. Do not inject Ozurdex in aphakia, scleral or iol-fixated IOLs. Thank you very much.